Hi guys, I'm Fera from Guitars AI and I welcome you to the second tutorial on computer musicology. Today we're going to study the intervals of the major pentatonic scale. So go to GitHub Guitars AI. Here you go to repositories, computer aided musicology, and we are now on major pentatonic scale. This will open my binder. It will take some time. It's configuring a machine with everything you need to run. And I already have something here. So let's start. First thing what we're going to do as usual is importing the packages we are going to use. I'm using again the Music 21, very powerful computer data musicology package from MIT. I'm using now as before, this is just to display the musical score. And we start by defining a function that will return a scale from a given interval. So we're defining a function that is intervals to scale. We need to give it to pass it a tonic, a list of intervals, and the number of octaves. First thing we're doing is I'm creating an empty list, and I will populate this list with the desired notes. Second thing is I'm doing this for loop because now we want more than one octave. So if we want 3 octaves, this for loop needs to go 3 times. Then I am creating a note from the tonic. We are passing a string, and I'm creating a note using the Music 21 library. So I am just transposing the tonic to, if it's the first octave, it will be perfect first. If it would be a second octave, I need to transpose it 1 octave higher. So this is what I'm doing here. For every octave, I'm getting which is now the tonic octave, so I can create the notes from the intervals according to this octave. Now we have another for loop that we go from every interval symbol in the list of intervals. We will append to our empty list the transposed tonic according to the given interval. So, for example, we will pass a list of major pentatonic intervals, which is the perfect fourth, the second, third, the perfect fifth, and the sixth. We will pass this. We will give the tonic as a C3, is the tonic, and we want 3 octaves. So let's see what happens. First, I will import my packages. Okay, now we define our function. We create a list of intervals, one for the major pentatonic and one for the minor pentatonic, just as an example. Now we are calling this function, we're giving the tonic a C3, we're passing it the list of major pentatonic intervals, and we want 3 notes. Okay, so how can we see the notes? As before, we will create a stream and we will append the notes to the stream. And then we are using LilyPond to display as a PNG file the score. So there we go. We have here 3 octaves. It's the major pentatonic of C. And that's it. Before we were using this show MIDI function, so we could listen to it. But now let's do something different. Let's save this score as a MIDI file. So Music 21 also has this function to save a score as a MIDI file. So what we're doing here, I'm appending first a tempo, the BPM. I want, let's say that I want 120 BPMs. I'm telling that it's an electric guitar that I want to be on MIDI channel 0 and the MIDI program 30, which is a program for the overdriven guitar in MIDI. Then I'm appending this electric guitar information, which is an instrument with MIDI channel and MIDI program. And I also want to give it a title and a composer. So in Music 21, you can create this thing, it's called a metadata. And in this metadata, there are many attributes. I'm using here the title and the composer. So I'm inserting to the stream a metadata, and then I'm telling that the title is the major pentatonic, and the composer is Guitars AI. So we can do this. And then, with this command, we are writing a MIDI file named major pentatonic scale. So the file is created. If we go here, if you put file, open, it will show you a folder from this machine we are running, and we can see here, major pentatonic scale.mid. You can click here and let's download. Can we download this? Download. So now I'm saving on my local computer because unfortunately I could not configure the, so I save here as music. I could not configure the remote machine to have some kind of a MIDI software. So now I am going to open in my computer a program called Musicology. Where is it? Musicology. So Musicology software is open. I will open the major pentatonic scale, and now we can listen to it. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So let me go back. One last thing we're doing today is how to find out the interval between two notes. We can also do this. So here we are defining two notes, a C3 and an E3, which is the major third. We are creating an interval and we're converting notes to interval, the C3 and the E3. And then when we and then after we want to know the F sharp, which interval it is. That's it. The E3 is the major third of C3, and the F sharp 3 is the augmented 4 of C3. So even if you want to find out using the computer intervals between two notes, you can use this, what we did right here. So that's it. Today we've seen the intervals of the major pentatonic scale, which is the second, major third, the perfect fifth, and the major sixth. We've seen how to generalize our function before, so we can give it a tonic, a list of interval, and a number of octaves, and it will return us any scale based on the intervals that we're given. Then we displayed again the musical score, and we are saving a musical score as a MIDI file. And finally, we just check how what's the interval between two notes. So that's it on this tutorial. Check you later.